another PGA Tour 2K23 live stream. Today I am jumping into my own society, early 1981's World of Golf. It is a cross-platform society, and I am going to be competing in the Heads or Tails Mazters at Great Sword at Red Horse. I've got no idea what this golf course is going to be like. It was not my course selection this week. We do have 4 different course selectors for these events. Before we do tee off, I am just going to make a quick few changes to the video. This is a 2-round event as always. It's been going okay for me in the society so far. We do have so many talented players that it's hard to get anywhere near the top of the leaderboard. But do I have a thumbnail for my own society that's going to allow me to upload? No, I don't. The file's too big. We're just going to have to go with a generic one that I have created. Let me save those changes. But I do hope everyone as well this Tuesday morning. I think it got down to -4 here overnight, and we have had the first few snowflakes fall. Come on, laptop. Laptop just doesn't want to seem to save these changes. There we go. Yet again, jumping straight into this event with no practice. Never heard of this golf course, so I am going to be intrigued how it plays, how it looks. The name is certainly catchy. Great Sword at Red Horse. Must be a fantasy golf course. I've got no idea if the name of the course is a reference to anything. Right, hopefully that is the edits all done for your guys' viewing pleasure. Let's get up the live stream. And let's see if we can go low again. But as always guys, if you are new here, please make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It truly helps me out. Couple of good scores posted so far. But let's play the event. Soccer Stud. That's a new name. Can't recall seeing that before. Let me check out the course details actually. It's a par 71. Fairways and greens are firm. Green speeds are medium fast. But yet, never even heard of this golf course. Let's begin round. Let's pay our dues. I'll probably have to take a few practice swings before I do tee off. I was up early this morning.
Hello there, welcome to this
Oh wow!
event here in Society.
What's an opening hole, by the way?
We are starting off today's course with a
Massive
par 4
castle.
first hole.
All right, let's launch this ball into the fairway.
And there
and
was.
take it from there.
Let me get the putter up for this one. I think there was a big stone. There was a big stone structure. Where is it? There it is. Look at that. I think that's meant to represent a sword. Right. Fairly low wind conditions. The wind was stronger in my favour. You could probably just about drive this green. I'm going to try and overpower this. But let me take a couple of practice swings. If we're swinging like that, I'll be happy.
And here we go.
103% perfect. Needs to go though. Needs to go. Surely it kicks up onto the dance floor. It's not going to hold though. That is a good opening swing. Good opening drive. Oh my god, look at my golfer stance. What is going on here? It's recorrected itself, but wowzers. Did you see that initial stance? That is insane. That is truly insane. I think I can be pretty aggressive here. There is a slope. I can't get over that stance. That's a slope, but it should feed down. Decent chip, was never near the hole. Green speeds are 151. There's not much turn on this one at all. He's playing this dead weight. Drops in the side door, by the way, but it is an opening birdie. And I think this is certainly going to be an interesting golf course. 9 under through 11 is the current leader.
And this holds a par 4.
Cool horse off there in the distance as well. And that is down. Bibas Bry has kind of set the trend for these monuments in the game. And if you've not yet seen my course showcase with a Meet the Designer, check it out. It is on the channel. Just going to loft this up a little bit. Surf the wind. It's a nice swing. This should hold the centre off the fairway.
That was good.
And it's a pitch in.
Second shot on hole number 2.
Let's apply a little bit of backspin. Ball is going to shoot left at my feet, combined with the wind. I normally hit a tiny fast as well. There's a slight slope. And it's a perfect. Now this should bite and sit down instantly. It didn't really. It ran out a little bit.
Here we go. This putt for birdie.
Fairly level green as well, so I'm pretty surprised at that. Now that first putt, albeit it was slightly closer, turned a little bit more than I expected it to.
Could be a good one.
So it's a good start. It's back-to-back birdies. I moved to 2 under through 2. Hole number 3 is going to be a par 3.
Par for the day after that one. Let's
I'm gonna be under the tree. I'm gonna be with you. You'll be with me. That's a cool hole. Certainly a very interesting course concept. And like I say, never heard of this course before. I think with that wind behind me, that's going to be a decent yardage, but it's a tough pin. Anything left, you're off the green. I know you're going to be under the tree. This kicks left. How is that not kicked left?
Good job.
Worked out pretty well, but I fully expected that ball in the initial bounce to kick left, and I think I would have been tighter to the pin. I can't get this Christmas song out of my head. I was in shopping last night with a wife, and there was this song in the shop, and I was like, I've heard that song somewhere before. It's a cheesy song, but it's one of those songs that was quite good at it. I had to Google it, and I was playing it last night on YouTube. The Water Babies, Under the Tree. All early.
Here we go. This is for par.
I really expected that to turn a little bit more. That wasn't even close.
This putt's tracking.
Yeah, typical society round. Got to drain those kind of putts.
Right,
Still not a disaster. 2 under through 3. Should be 3 under through 3. Let's be honest.
Stepping on to a par 4 hole.
Hole number 4. It's a fairly generous fairway. Slight slope.
Nice.
But it holds the right centre.
This one's about
110 to the pin. I'm going to be in between clubs here. I think 102. A little bit of D-loft and a little bit of backspin should just about get me close to the pin with a good strike. a perfect. Come on, wind. Come on, wind. Pulled my swing line a little bit. Yardage is ideal. Pin high.
Dialed in on that one. Pin high. Looking at a 10-foot putt here.
Right, the previous putt just didn't break coming down the hill. Surely this one does. Yeah, good putt, good weight.
So good. Oh,
3 under through 4. I should be 4 under through 4 though. That's a disappointing thing, but I need to get that missed putt out of my head. But really enjoying the society so far. We not rebranded it, but we've put a lot of work into early 1981's World of Golf cross-platform society recently. Now, a lot of people have said, oh, it's not a cross-platform society, but it is because we are on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, and we grab all the scores and put them into leaderboards. We've got 3 current divisions just now for different playing abilities. I'm in pot 2 at the moment. I got relegated from a top division.
There we go. Great contact.
But some of the scores in my division, which is the Rising Stars division table, are outscoring the majority of the guys in the top league at the moment. 5 wood with a little bit of loft should be pretty nice. I just want to float this into the wind. No, that's a slow. It's going to miss right.
Approach heading right.
It's going to kick hard right too. Ah.
And this is your 3rd shot.
Needed to hit perfect there. Wasn't a clean strike at all. And I don't want to be overly aggressive here with this chip shot. Should run out for me coming out of the rough. It was a good execution.
Here we go for your birdie.
Would have liked that another 3 or 4 feet closer, to be honest. This is similar to the putt. I missed on the 3rd hole for the birdie, but it's flat. That one was downhill. And it just didn't turn.
This one's tracking. Let's keep
I
this
know I'm
going.
going to be
Birdie of the day. Good
under
work
the
out there.
tree. By Dakula, I have really been enjoying not using the scout cam. Yeah, mate, I don't know what it is. I've never used the scout cam in the game. And obviously with it being early 1981's World of Golf Society, as admins came up with the thought process that we should be playing on the settings early plays on his channel, you know. So that's exactly what we done. And I think it's good. I think it takes a little bit more skill without the scout camera, but I can't even recall what the scout camera looks like. Is it the circle? Has it got the big circle on the ground by Dakula? And I'm just not a fan of it. I think it makes the game look terrible. Right, let's apply full loft, a little bit of topspin, try and overpower this one a little bit. 104%, but it's a big slow, and that is going to be behind the tree.
Whoops.
Not the best of strikes early.
6th hole.
Need to get rid of these slows. 85, 102. Let's have a look at the green. Don't want to be short. I can afford to be long here though, because if I am too far long, there is that slope that should feed me back down. So let's go full backspin. That is a terrible lie, by the way. A little bit of loft. My concern is this tree. Ball's going to shoot left at my feet. Hopefully the wind brings it back. Oh, wait a minute. I've lost my controller. God damn it. Lost the vibration. Let's go for that again. No, that's not going to hold, is it? It's going to trickle off.
Well, missed the
Poor
green
hole.
there on that one.
That's all stemmed from that poor tee shot.
Now for our 3rd shot.
Let's see if we can chip this one in. I can afford to be pretty aggressive here. I know I'm gonna be under the tree. I'm gonna be with you. You'll be with me. It's a beautiful chip in.
On in
We secured a birdie.
And that needs one more look, I think. Let's cue
And
the
I do
replay.
move, I think it's 5 under, 4 under, is it?
And 5 under.
5 under.
Score at the
Should be
moment.
6 under. Like, missed a 6-foot putt, so 5 under through 6. Going along nicely here, but it is a cool
Teeing
course.
right now on a par 3 hole.
Very low wind conditions. Once it's a perfect club, to be fair. Got the ideal yardage here. If we are long, there is a backstop, but need to get rid of the slight slows that I'm executing.
Yes, that's a good
This should
start.
be right at it. Hold on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Kick left. Should feed back off this slight backstop.
Safe
Oh, it didn't.
approach. Nice. Let's see how you do with this.
So it's going to be a downhill putt. To be fair, probably the toughest putt I've had of the round so far. This is going to break fairly aggressive the last 2 beads. Just want to send this ball rolling, basically. Got the weight. Oh, I've missed on the low side. That has really turned. Wow.
This one's for par.
That wasn't even close. That was a poor attempt at the birdie there.
Let's get to the next. 5 under
But
still.
come on, guys. Let's get a like spike on this live stream. I really appreciate all the support on the channel recently. I've been doing my best to stick to more regular live streams. Try to get as much content out there as possible for your guys' pleasure or your displeasure. Right. No need to overpower this one. Now it's gonna be... I can't stop singing the song. I need to stop it. Just ran into that slight upslope.
We are about
138. There is a helping slope here, but I don't really want to land on it. That's just going to accelerate the ball. Let's go full backspin. A little bit of loft. Should settle close to the pin, but if we are long, it will run off the back of the green. It's a really good strike. Now this should sit down after the first bounce. Oh my goodness. It did exactly that, but it almost bounced into the hole. Just missing the flag stick there for the eagle. But it's a good birdie.
And it drops in for birdie number 6 on the day.
Any thoughts on Rory winning? I'll be honest, by Dakula, did he win the last PGA Tour event? The last couple of weekends for me have just been hectic because I've not been following any golf, if I'm going to be honest. But if Rory won the last event, I'm delighted to hear that. I actually quite like Rory McIlroy. But yeah, I've not been keeping up with it. I'm going to hit a fairway yet. How did that actually go so far right? It was a tiny slow.
You might need a club.
I am not hitting enough fairways here, guys. There is the sword. I do believe that's meant to represent a sword. Just got to take my medicine here. And try and get up and down for par. Don't do it. Don't kick into the rough. Members kick there. Members bounce. Right, I'm in between clubs. I'm going to have to flop this. Apply a good bit of backspin. I normally execute slight fasts. It's a perfect. This should be money. It should sit down. It's a good shot, and if I can get away with par after that terrible tee shot. Well, it actually wasn't a terrible tee shot. There was just a lot of punishment on it. Going to play this one really firm.
Looking pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good par.
Well done.
Avoided the bogey there. It's a 6 under front 9.
And after that, when you're at 6 under.
Where are we on the leaderboard? I've not actually been checking it. Revan Live, minus 15. Ohio Smike has been going along really well recently. He won last week's event in my division. Soccer Stud at minus 10.
Long par 4 staring us down on this one.
Right, Early. Let's try and hit a fairway. There we go. Now I swung that one basically as quick as I could to avoid the slow.
About 120 yards out.
116. A little bit of backspin. It's ideal yardage I've got here. Come on, wind. Oh, I'm well long. Really, really long. Missed that backstop as well with a slight fast. This is a nasty chip. Got to play this so delicate. This is not a nice chip shot, to be fair. Just going to let this feed down there. It's a very slow Early. Wow. I didn't even think that was possible on a chip. But you've just seen it. Good putt light. Solid par. Just lost my swing timing. Let's see if we can pick up a few more birdies here. Some tremendous scores being posted. This is a drivable par 4. My concern is I've got too much club. There's no OB. I'm not the greatest at partials. So what I'm going to try and do is play a big draw shot here just to take off yardage. Hit the perfect. Bunker's a good miss here. Yeah, happy with that. Played that pretty well. Got a little bit of green to work with. It's a fairly quiet green. Yeah, should release out. Played that well. It's going to be the first birdie of the back 9. It's going to move me to -7.
Okay, that's 7 under par for the moment.
Quite a cool course so far. We do our best to source the best and most unique courses on the society that no one else is using, but as we found, a lot of people just copy what we're doing. But I guess that's a good thing. I think 186. A little bit of D-loft, a little bit of topspin. With that wind, can I find this valley? This little gully. Needs to go. Should kick right. And this should feed round towards the pin. Could be half decent. Yeah, going to take that.
Decent approach there.
I didn't expect the first bounce to miss the green.
This one for the birdie.
But yet again, it's another putt that you have to convert, really. And it's another putt I've missed. I played that a little bit firmer as well to try and take a little bit of the movement out of it. And that's 2 putts that I have missed that you can't afford to miss. Should be -9. Got to at least birdie this par 5 now. Let's see if I can climb this leaderboard.
Here we go now on the 13th.
Now, that was a test and tee shot. This is a tough drive. Good strike though. And hopefully it sits down on this fairway. Just used the entire length of the fairway there.
About, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin.
I think I can chase up the 5 wood. Try and overpower it. There's no way you're holding that green. There's no real... There's no real advantage going for that pin. But let's try and overpower this one. Yet again, I've lost my swing vibration. Every time I play with it, the charger, Every time I play with a charger cable, I lose vibration. Right, that would be really nice. It's a little bit more of a fast and a pull. It's going to filter off the green. Oh no, it's not. It's stayed.
On the green and under
Could have done with that coming off.
Good stuff. Drop
It's a
this
double
one for
breaker.
eagle. Let's do it.
I don't think it's going to break out with that, to be honest. Just want to lag this one close. Can I get the weight? Right, got the weight. It's a good putt line. This may have a chance. It should turn back up the slope, get in. Oh, it's a really good lag putt. On another day, that drops for eagle. We'll take the birdie.
Okay, 8 under par is your score.
-8 through 13.
And this
Solid golf.
long par 4 hole.
There's quite a few tough tee shots on this golf course, to be fair.
Beauty of a
But I am enjoying the course. It's an ideal drive, by the way. Got the overpower.
All right. This is
It's
about
left me 1-2-1.
or so
I should have a 1-1-6 that I think is ideal for this. A little bit topspin. Couldn't have struck it any better. This should bounce and run out a little bit. I'm surprised that came up as slow as that. That was 103% power I executed there on a 1-1-6, and it landed 1-1-5. And with topspin, just didn't release out. But it's another very makeable putt. Shouldn't be missing this early. Didn't turn.
Oh, that's going right by the hole, isn't it?
That putt just never ever turned despite it breaking right to left.
Nicely played.
Yeah, too many missed putts, guys. You're seeing it. That's 3 missed putts now. We should be -11 and right up there in the mix.
Currently.
But as we all know, this game really is down to putting. If you're not draining those putts,
And
you're not moving up the leaderboard.
For this one.
Revan -17, incredible. I actually finished above him last week.
I think this will end up in the fairway.
It looks like it's going to be a pretty average week for me,
Got about
unless the putter
125 to
is
the
going to
pin.
heat up. Longer par 4 into the wind here, 132. Full backspin, should be a nice yardage. Oh, it's another slight slow. That's going to keep it right. It's going to spin. And that is going to be a tougher putt. Can't afford these tiny slows that I'm executing.
Go birdie putt coming up.
But yet again, it's another putt that should be dropping. Got the weight.
Oh, this one could drop.
And at long last, I do make a birdie putt drop. -9. The greens are pretty straightforward here. Let's see if we can get to double figures under par. This is one of those rounds that should be better, could be better.
Teeing it up now on a par 4.
Wind advantage here. Yeah, again, it's going to be another wedge
I'm having that.
into the dance floor. I'm not pitching it. I really don't want to pitch it. That's quite a tough pin. I actually may have to pitch it. I'm not a huge fan of the pitch shots. Full backspin, a little bit of loft. In fact, I don't think I need the loft. And I'm going to have to execute this well. That would do me. Tiny slow is going to keep it right, but yardage should be bang on. Yeah, it's a good shot.
It's another green in regulation. All right, 10 under par if you sink this.
Come on, early. My God, guys, I just cannot make a putt. What the hell is going on? This is doing my head in now. This is doing my head in. That's like 4 birdie putts now that I've missed in close proximity to the hole. And minus 17 and 15's easily achievable in this course if you're not missing these putts.
See what you got here on hole number 17.
I'm going to apply a little bit of fade against the wind and full backspin.
Fading this shot.
How does that ball go so far left, man?
That's okay.
The punishment
Will be on the green soon enough.
I receive
Fingers crossed for a nice up and down
is just
out of
remarkable, and this
greenside
is
bunker.
not an easy golf shot. This is going to be a tough putt. But yeah, I just seem to get really punished. Needs to bite, get below the hole.
All right, on to the green. Let's do this.
It was a good shot.
Here we go.
Being below that hole
Let's do it.
was a straighter putt.
This putt's tracking.
Right, I need to make something happen in this final hole. It is a par 5, but it's turned into a very frustrating round, as I'm sure you guys who are watching are witnessing. Too many missed putts.
Par 5, and it's a big one too.
Right, it's a big open fairway. 708 yards. Wowzers, what a finishing hole. 104% power.
Tee shot's looking good.
Ah, it's a light rough.
Thought that was gonna be better.
Never reaching this in 2 though.
Just in the first.
Let's just chase 3 wood down here. Wow, this is a huge par 5. I think that's going to leave me nothing more than a wedge. Just carried that, by the way.
This one's your third.
175. My God. This is probably the longest par 5 I think I've ever played. 176. Let's add a little bit of D-loft here because I am on a downslope. Ball is going to shoot to my right. Wind should bring it back. It's a perfect. Come on, wind. Bring it back. That ball just went right and stayed right. It's going to miss the green. Yardage was perfect. It was absolutely perfect.
Just want you to know that.
That slope moved me a lot more than I gave it credit for. And it's only going to be a -9 unless this goes in. Is it going to run out? It's never really on line. It was just going to miss it on the left. And it's a poor round. It's a poor round. -9, not acceptable really. Should have been a -14, easy. Should have been a -14. We are going to cover round number 2. And if the putter's cold, I'm in all kinds of trouble here because I think the wind's going to be a little bit more challenging. Just not feeling it today. Nice course though, cool fantasy golf course. I think the putts will be a lot tougher as well. I think it's one of these rounds where round 1 you've got to go low, and round number 2
this is a championship, and my name is John. As we kick things off, we're staring down the barrel of a par 4.
is about doing the best you can.
Kick this one up in the fairway, and we'll take it step by step from
This
there.
should be perfect. Looking at a flop here, I would imagine. 30 yards, no. I'm in between flops. Let's go full backspin on this one and just be fully aggressive. Should run out. Could have done white as slow, but it's a 6-foot putt. 8-foot putt. It's that final bead that has the turn.
This one's tracking. Ooh, yep.
It's a good birdie though. Good start to the second round. Long may it continue. I do move to -10.
And we're teeing up. up on hole.
Wind just picking up here.
2. 2 and 1 for us. Setting at 10 under par. And we're teeing up on hole. 2.
Wind just picking up here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 Wind.
And we are in the deep stuff.
Just not hitting enough fairways, guys. I really expected that wind to move me more to the right there. These tiny fasts are killing me. This should be good, actually. I'm not touching it. It's a good strike.
Heading for the green.
Should bounce. Didn't expect that run out. My wedges normally sit down pretty quickly with the fittings.
And here we go.
But yet again, that's another putt that I should be securing.
Oh, it's getting there.
Yeah, that's better.
Amazing.
It's a lot better. I would have missed that round number one. So minus 11. Not great.
Under par currently.
Not terrible.
And we're teeing up now on the third.
Oh, right. That's actually a favourable pin position. If it's got the legs, no, it's not. I needed another 2 yards, and that would have actually been really good. Just these slight fasts are absolutely killing my intended line. And I keep saying it, I see other guys who have got swing lines like etch-a-sketches, fast, slows, and the ball goes exactly where they want it to go. Come on.
This much left.
It was never on line, but good weight. I could afford to be aggressive there. It's going to be a par. We'll take that. Let's see if we can get another -6 front nine.
And after that, when you're sitting at 11 under,
try and repeat that or match it or better it on the second nine. -26 Revan live. Man's flying at the moment. Now surely this kicks right.
Pins about
144. I should have an ideal yardage here. I do. Ball's going to shoot quite aggressively to the right at my feet. Surely the wind brings it back. That's a slope. I knew it. I knew it as soon as I hit it. It's going to come up short now. I knew that. I should have pulled my thumb off of that.
Got a 17-foot
to be fair,
on this one.
These are the kind of putts I was missing round one. There's just no way.
All right,
nah, look, I'm looking back at that and I can see that two beads are moving a lot quicker already. Oh my God. I don't know what it is, why the game does this. How can I read greens if they're not breaking as accurately as what they're saying? No wonder I'm missing some of these putts, because that beads were double the speed than it first showed me. And this is getting very frustrating for me. The amount of missed putts. That's going to be ideal. 103% power. And my putting is an absolute embarrassment, guys. So frustrating. I keep saying it. I'm like a heavyweight boxer with baby's hands, throwing punches with baby's hands. That's what it feels like. 186. That should be decent, by the way. A little bit of loft. A little bit of de-loft. It's a good strike. 104% power. It should kick right. Come on, it should feed right here. Come on, baby. It's an eagle putt. How does that stay there? De-loft, topspin. I'm on a 4-inch downslope and that ball stays there. Defying the laws of gravity here. It's a nasty eagle putt, to be fair. All the break is at my feet, though. just didn't turn
12 feet to
as much
go.
as I allowed for. We'll take the birdie.
Oh, you like that one, don't you?
Need to get a couple of
12
eagles
under
this
par
round,
back
though,
it
if
up.
I'm going to go as low as I wanted to.
Well, have a good hole. We've got a par 4 for this one.
It's a pretty straightforward golf course, to be honest. There's a huge fast, man.
Well done.
Just cannot get a rhythm going here at
Second
all.
shot on the 6th.
92. Oh. Let's go D-loft. And a little bit of backspin. It's going to have to be a good strike here. It's horrible. It's going to give me a putt at it, though.
It's tracking.
It's horrible.
That'll do for the approach. All right, staring down a birdie putt here. Oh,
I've lost my vibration, guys. Oh my
let's do
god.
this, 13
I'm going to have to
feet.
switch the controller off. It's just not happening for me on the greens, is it? This is like really embarrassing.
This one's
I
on
should
the
have known
line.
as soon as I...
Oh,
You are kidding me. It's a 3-putt bogey. No,
And
this is going in disaster mode now. It really, really is. And I just want to do that so much.
okay, time to head over to the next
I
hole.
really want to do that. Hey, Architects Mates, how's it going, pal?
And I don't know how we're going to catch this leader.
Oh, top
So
man, mate. I don't know if
back
this is a
in the
stream you
final
want to
round of
watch.
this
I
one.
am so frustrated here, mate.
Down
I
deep.
should be 17,
Okay,
18,
let's see what we
19
can
under.
here on the 7th.
Pardon me, but I'm missing so many putts, pal. It's embarrassing, to be fair. And the frustrations are getting the better of me. How is that moving so far right? It was a 5 mile per hour wind. It was a 5 mile per hour wind.
Good job. 15 feet to go from here.
This will be another putt. It's going to do nothing like it's saying, and I'll miss it. A bead that done exactly what it said it was going to do. Get that drop shot back, but this has been such a frustrating round. Hey, Trev. Yeah, take a deep breath, mate. I don't get angry, guys. I just get so frustrated.
Par 4 on this hole.
It's 2 or 3 putts now that I know have not done what they're saying they're doing, but it happens to me so often. Other guys can't have these issues because you don't go as low as that without greens giving you ghost breaks. But my putting is an embarrassment, lads and ladies. I keep saying it. My putting is just in a bad place. I'm either good or I'm just terrible, and you're seeing the terrible side of my putting today.
Around 135 yards out.
Why would the game give me a pitch here? 132, D-loft, into the wind, slight slope, should be decent. Slight fast is going to hurt me. It's going to take it way offline.
Nice approach. Here's what you're looking at for birdie.
Thing is, though, should turn back.
Yikes, that went right by. This one's just a 5-footer.
Took a really weird break at the end there. It really did.
This putt's going. Nice drop.
Just not feeling it today, ladies and gentlemen.
And 12 under is your current score.
This is terrible.
All right.
The putter is stone cold.
Par 4 here.
It really, really is. Not be getting close enough to pins this round as I was round 1.
170 yards or so to the pin from here.
154 with a wind. Now look how far right that goes, guys. It is just insane. It is absolutely insane. I think I need to look at my fittings because I don't understand how that goes so far right. If that lands on the green, I'm tight. The fact it landed on the fairway and got that firm kick has left me a 17-foot putt, but it's a putt. It should be dropping. I can't get these greens at all. Played it dead weight.
Going towards that hole. Nice putt.
Probably the best putt of the round I've had. That just confirms to me these putts that I'm missing, I'm not misreading them. The greens are doing something funky, different speeds when I look back at the putt. It's just a case of now how low can I go, but I don't want to get in that mindset now that I've got to go and be a hero and I end up shooting like 2 over or something.
You made good contact with that one.
Quite a cool course though.
This looks like about 100.
It's not what I expected. I expected something a little bit more dramatic going by the name of it. Let's go full deal off in this one. There is a helping backstop. This should be damn good, by the way.
This one's looking pretty good. Hey, I'm liking this. You're
right.
Hitting lots of greens, it seems.
Back-to-back birdies since
Great work
the first
there
2 holes.
today. Birdie number 6.
I think it is.
Sitting at 14 under par after that.
If I can get to minus 20, I'll be absolutely delighted, but it's going to be a big ask. Right. The wind is favourable here. Yeah, again, bunker's probably my best miss. Don't want to be left of that pin. %. Now look how far left that's going. That's actually probably going to hold the green. I just don't understand how that ball's leaking so far left. Right, a little bit of break there because that could have easily held the green and that would have been a nasty putt. See, I want to try and hold this, but the ball is going to shoot right at my feet. Got to avoid the big slow here. This has got a chance, by the way. Actually turns away from the hole.
Nice little chip on that one.
We'll take the birdie.
Comes a 3-footer. Wonderful work out there.
Starting to feel a little bit of a rhythm. Hey, Dan Wilder, how's it going, pal? Thank you for all the videos. I enjoy watching your videos. You have the best commentary. I learn a lot. Thanks very much, Dan. I really appreciate that, pal.
Heads up on this one. It's getting a bit windy out there.
Great to get feedback like that. I'm going to have to hit the 207. Let's go full loft. Into the wind. A little bit of backspin. Got to hit this one clean. Got the perfect. Now this should be pretty good. It should kick right here. Come on. There it is. There it is. It's a really good golf shot. Starting to salvage the round if we can start making these putts drop.
Here we go. This one for birdie.
I think this is the easiest course that we've played on the society in a long, long time. You are kidding me.
No.
How does that turn that much? I'm even looking back at the bead, and if I had that putt again, I would go with the exact same read. I really would. I would go with the exact same read. I wouldn't change it. Oh my goodness, guys. You are seeing the downside of my game here today. If I'm sitting here at about 25 under, come 18, I should be sitting about 25 under at the end of this event due to the missed putts. That's about 6 or 7 now. Wow. Such a frustrating round of golf, such a frustrating game at times. Right, you've got to be careful with this tee shot. Try to partial that one. I got 102%. That's me trying to partial it. It's good though. Yeah, the par 5s are difficult.
Second shot on the
It really, really is. No way, damn Wilder, thank you so much for the £50 donation, pal. Wow. That is incredible, mate. I cannot thank you enough for that. Myself and Leo truly appreciate that. What an absolute legend with a super chat. You are an absolute star, pal. Wow, that is incredible. Thank you so much. Let's see if we can float this one up and get a nice kick on that fairway. Nah, that slow's going to hurt me.
It's heading a bit right.
That's going to be a horrible putt, by the way. That is a terrible golf shot. Far too much power. And look at this. Now,
All right, this next putt drops and you'll get your eagle.
I am actually allowed to flop or chip this one if I want. I don't think I get this close, but do you know what? For the content, I want to putt it. I just don't understand how you're going to get this close, though. This is such a tough putt. If I can get this within 10 feet, I'm doing well. I'm going to go there. Just got to try and find that slope. And hopefully the green grids do exactly what they're saying. Now this should turn hard here. Down and hopefully catch the bottom slope. Tell you what, if I can make birdie here, that is an outstanding putt. Come on, Early, please, one time. Please turn.
Be a good one.
What a birdie that is. What a putt.
Birdie number 8 on the day.
That eagle putt was incredible. It moves me to minus 16. I'm not going to get the round I was looking for. But that is an insane putt. It really, really is. And let's see if we can finish with a couple of birdies in this back stretch off the course. It's a lovely swing. Wind's going to hit that to perfection. With this wind behind me.
This one's about 110 from the pin.
Oh, mate, I can't wait, Architects Maze. I mean, I'm sure you guys all know, regular viewers, that Architects Maze, in my opinion, one of the best designers, if not the best designer in this game. He's currently making a golf course for Leo and myself. And we will be showcasing it live on the channel, obviously, but I just cannot wait. Really appreciate Architect Maze doing this. I'm going to have to overpower this. 102, 109. Good bit of backspin. 102%. Now this should sit down instantly after the first bounce. Yeah, good shot.
Oh, that's what you want. About a dozen feet.
Right, I've missed so many of these putts today, though. That's the thing. It's a downhiller, and it's one of them. If you don't get it close or drop it, it's not going to get near the cup. Turn, turn, turn. Yes. Right, good birdie putt. I would have missed that.
And after that hole, you are
If I could get to minus 20 after all these missed putts, I would be extremely happy. Thanks. Thanks, Steve.
All right, let's have a nice tee shot and land it nice.
Hole number 15. That wind is just going to move me off the left-hand side.
Great swing on that.
So laser beam perfect, 103% power. Like, I love the castle ruins we are seeing here in this golf course, and the layout of the course is decent. Just going by the name of it, I was expecting something a lot more dramatic. I'm going to play a little bit of D-loft here. Not the greatest of pitchers in the game. Ball's going to shoot left. I think that wind will bring me back. It's a big fast, but it should kick right here off that slope. Oh, wow. I did not expect that run out. I'll be honest, I really didn't. That's a poor shot. That was a big fast. I honestly can't see this putt breaking past the hole with this line.
Oh.
Common theme. Common theme of the 2 rounds. Just teasing the hole. Poor read there. I didn't expect that to break as much as it did. That's a poor hole.
Here we go. Par 4 ahead of you.
Let's see if we can't get at least another couple of birdies. I mean, the par 5 is monstrous. It's 700 yards. It's over 700 yards. Oh my goodness. Just not getting the kicks at the moment. I thought I played that well, playing for the left-hand side of the fairway.
We're in the deep stuff here.
And it's the heavy rough. 144, I think, could be the club. Let's look at that green. There is a little backstop. Ball is shooting right at my feet. Wind should take it back to the left. It's a perfect. How's that went so far? Right. I'm at a loss there, guys. My swing line was really clean. That was a perfect. And I don't understand how that ball has leaked so far right. That is, I don't understand that one. Really at a loss for that. Let's just use the slope here. Try and hole this out. No, that just didn't come out. That ball just did not come out. It was basically plugged. It's going to be another bogey. This has been such a frustrating round, guys. It really, really has. It's just not happening for me today. The only positive is I've gotten to hang out with you guys in the chat, which is enjoyable as always.
Well done. And this will be a bogey on the scoreboard.
Yeah. This should have been a minus 26, 27 round. Sadly, the scorecard is getting worse. We dropped back to minus 16.
Wind is blowing left to right.
Hole number 17. I'm going to de-loft this top spin as well. Try and overpower it. Anything down the left-hand side. I've lost my vibration just as well. That happened there. Let's have a practice swing here, actually. Tiny slope. Can't really hit a slope. Right, this should be good. It's got a lot of de-loft and topspin. Just creating a shot out of nothing there, guys. I just didn't have the club there. Forced it down there with shot shaping.
It's getting there.
Get that drop shot back, but it's been such a messy scorecard. Two bogeys. Just can't have that. And I don't think I'm going to finish with a birdie on this par 5. It's over 700 yards if you miss round 1. The wind was in my face.
And let's bring this thing home now.
So this time we've got wind advantage. Got to find the right-hand side, but certainly not getting there in 2. Let's overpower this one. That fast is not going to do me any favors. See, everything that could have went wrong today, guys, has. Everything it could have went wrong this round has. And my God. It's so frustrating. It's going to be about a 250-yard shot into this. 231 yards. Let's go 219. Let's see if we can finish with a good strike. Just not had enough of them. Let's go full backspin. Slope at my feet's taking me left. Wind should hopefully bring me back. Couldn't have hit that much better. And hopefully with a full backspin, this checks. Come on, bite, bite, bite. No. If I'm going to finish with a birdie, it's going to have to be a very, very good putt. And I think my putting today has probably been the worst you've ever seen, to be fair. I've not drained any putt that you would say was a good putt. And it's been a really easy course, guys. This course should not have caused me the problems it has on the greens. Right, I'm going there. I think it's one of them. I'm just going to close my eyes and pray. No. Good weight. It's another disappointing par. Really shouldn't have missed the fairway with my tee shot. But there we go. That is such a very frustrating round out there, guys. Maybe not for you, but for me, mate, watching someone shoot perfect round. Yeah, I totally get that, pal. I fully understand that. Not that I'm wanted the struggle, but no, for the content, I fully understand. I don't think I would enjoy watching someone who's going birdie, 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 birdie. I wouldn't mind doing that occasionally, which I do, but yeah, it just wasn't my round there, guys. Didn't feel that there today. But like I said, thank you so much to all you viewers who hung out with me. Truly appreciated. Huge shout out to Dan Wilder for the super chat. That really has made my day, pal. And that is it for today's round, guys. Check out the video for tomorrow. I will be dropping a video tomorrow. I'll record that tonight. But that is it for today. Thank you very much for your time, ladies and gentlemen. Until the next one, take care, peace out, and love you.